check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. Deontay Wilder says he still wants to fight Anthony Joshua. And he says it's pretty much how Anthony Joshua recovers. A loss doesn't define him. But like I said before, it's always exception to the rules. It's not about the loss. It's about how you took that loss. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate the love and support. Keep sharing the videos and keep supporting the channel. But I linked the article in the description from Boxing Scene. And he said he pretty much want to see how, Joshua bounced back. He's echoed this before. He said, he ain't scared to lose. That's how you become a 2, 3, 4-time champion throughout boxing. And I definitely agree with that. But even he alluded to, will Anthony Joshua bounce back? And Anthony Joshua is already a favorite over Andy Ruiz, for a rematch. And maybe some of that got to do with the location. Be probably going down in the UK. But my whole thing about it is, it's not people saying, Joshua can bounce back and whoop-de-whoop. And I get to that in another video, right? It's about how he lost. Nobody talking about how he lose. Everybody talking about, he could pick himself back up and he could do this, he can do that. Come on, man. It's how he lost. This wasn't no Hakeem Rahman, icing Lennox Lewis off one punch, or Oliver McCall catching Lennox Lewis. This is more like, Joe Frazier, beat Muhammad Ali in the first fight. Just outclass him, even though Ali didn't get knocked out, he went the distance. This is more like that. It was more like Foreman and fucking Frazier. I think in the rematch, Frazier might have went, 3 or 4 rounds and still got stopped. This was an obliteration, And even if it went 12 rounds and they robbed Andy Ruiz, it would have been like Frazier, Muhammad Ali. He was just getting beat pillar to pillar. You know what I'm saying? He just would have been getting outclassed. But the difference was Ali had heart. At least Ali was mentally strong. Anthony Joshua been a mental midget since day one. I've been saying this. I've been preaching this. He don't have the warrior spirit. He don't have a heart. And everybody want to dress it up because for whatever reason, they preference is Anthony Joshua over Deontay Wilder. And a ton of them is black people. So I'm not even talking about, the whites, the Indians, the Arabs, the, Hispanics, whatever. The ton of people that's against Deontay Wilder has been predominantly black people that I've taken notice to. Oh, AJ can bounce back. AJ, dude, did anybody see that he got to talking about, I got other ventures outside of boxing and stuff of that nature. Look here, Deontay Wilder. He not going to bounce back. All right? You want to fight? Look here, man. Even though people that come from the old school, we know a loss ain't shit. Frazier lost to Foreman, came back and beat Ali. All right? We know all of this. We know plenty of champions have lost before. The longest reigning heavyweight champion, Joe Louis, lost. Sugar Ray Robinson lost. I think he lost to Cameron Brasileiro. He lost to Jake LaMotta in one of their 1,000 fights. You know what I'm saying? Shit happened. But they was all throwback fighters. They were all fighters at heart. You know what I'm saying? They all had heart. With Anthony Joshua, he don't have no heart. He don't have a warrior spirit. He not built for this, bro. He not built for adversity. You know what I'm saying? Somebody he used to be in the streets. I don't see that. Even though a dude in the streets can get the heart beat out of him in the boxing ring, that is true. That's absolutely true. A dude in the street can get his ass beat in the boxing ring. But at least they go out with heart. They don't quit. He quit. And then was happy after he quit. Deontay Wilder, this fight lost tremendous value. Unless Anthony Joshua can come back and destroy Andy Ruiz, obliterate him. Not go 12 and get a questionable decision. It has to be straight obliteration. Straight obliteration. It has to be a domination from round 1 to round 12. And I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he can punch no harder. You go back, just listen to the gym wars, or the gym stories you hear. David Price knocked him out. Lawrence O'Callaghan dropped him in the gym. Tony Yoka dropped him in the gym. Daniel Du Bois iced him in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You go back and back to all the stories. This ain't new. AJ Ben ain't never had no jaw. He just ain't never fought nobody that's willing to take his punch. That's willing to close the distance, or he ain't never fought an athletic fighter in his life. Dillian White, he wouldn't be a top 5 athletic fighter in America. 10. You talking about all fighters. Alexander Povetkin, he not an athletic fighter, especially without the meldonium in his system. Okay? Vladimir Klitschko, not even close. Stiff, old. And the one athlete that they do got over in the UK, Tyson Fury, they ain't want to refight him. He came over here and got exposed because the speed was too much for him. Andrew Ruiz had too much heart and too much speed. And this ain't no surprise to really nobody. Andrew Ruiz could fight. He really beat Joseph Parker. The only reason Joseph Parker beat him because it was in his whole time in New Zealand. But for me personally, I don't want to see this shit no more. And all the casuals around here, unless AJ can have a spectacular performance and ice him in a comeback convincingly, which I don't think gonna happen, the fight lost value. Deontay Wilder can speak it, believe it, become it, but that fight lost tremendous value. That's no longer. It really was never $150 million fight. $100 million fight was a stretch. You know, why not? No, you should have. You know, you could. It wasn't in Deontay Wilder fought the fight couldn't happen. It's pretty much Eddie Hearn. And most people know AJ ain't bouncing back. He don't even want the rematch. People talking about you know, AJ can bounce back. He said he didn't want the rematch. He said, I don't know if I want to take the immediate rematch. I got other things going on outside of boxing. He could talk about his business ventures. He was legitimately happy to lose. Did people not pay attention to that? He was legitimately happy to lose. And even Portland Trailblazers guard Damian Lillard said, man, Anthony Joshua was a little bit too happy to lose. Who happy to lose? And people say, well, he didn't make no excuses and whoop-de-whoop, whoop-whoop-whoop. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Niggas trying to take the high road. This nigga was happy to lose. He ain't never had no heart. Then, like I said before, man, I'm going to get to it in the next video, but it's disgusting. Everybody knew what I was preaching on the internet was true. Everybody knew what the Cali Enigma was saying was true. Tom Business was saying was true. Everybody knew it. See, that's why I don't respect niggas' boxing opinion like that, bruh. Even niggas in the media that fought before. Because them niggas' opinion is clouded because they can't say what they really want to say. Andre Ward said he can't be the truth getting this far, but then say first he said he was Instagram out, then he tried to cover his words. People that in the media, they can't say what they want to say. They never going to keep it a buck with you. They never going to keep it 100 with you. They can't. Because then you lose access. Then people mad at you. A whoop-de-whoop. Like Antonio Tarver talked about Latif Coyote. You know, he gave some constructive criticism. Coyote got mad. They had to fight. So it's unfortunate that you can't keep it 100. It ain't because you ain't real. Because when you go into this field, you got to keep that face on. You got to keep that fake face. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know out there, all the boxers know, Anthony Joshua is a punk bitch from the beginning. And ain't nobody want to say that. But as soon as Deontay Wilder exudes some type of, questionable behavior, everybody jump on him. Anthony Joshua, everybody come. That's why I don't respect a lot of these dudes out here, man. That's why I don't care to interview a lot of these people out here, man. I don't respect these niggas' opinion because it's not genuine and it's not 100. And that go for everybody involved. I don't want to meet you. I don't want to kick it with you or nothing. Don't mean we always got to agree. But if your judgment clouded and you just on some hating ass shit because you may not like the way a guy fight or whatever it may be, just stay the fuck away from me. Just stay away from me, bro. Like, dude, all these niggas don't want to keep it real about AJ. Everybody, he can come back. These niggas know the way this nigga was talking, and that's why I don't respect boxing, man. And the ones I really don't respect is the black people within the sport of boxing that be buck dancing. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Be back with another video. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFella1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. The website, promo code are both in the description. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Share the videos. Appreciate the love, support, man. One time for the one time. Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.